Hi everyone, my name's Catrin and I'm the early years worker, and today we're going to read about the boy who gave his lunch away. So, let's read. Joel lived a happy life down by Lake Galilee. We have a farm, he liked to say, for Mum and Dad and me. His dad grew barley, oats and wheat for baking rolls and bread. What we don't eat, we give away, was what he always said. Can you see the donkey, look? Joel knew what Father meant, for everyone needs bread. But why are some folks poor, he asked, when we are all so well fed? It isn't fair at all, I know, but someday, Father said, the good Messiah will be here and he will be our King. Then there will be no rich or poor, we'll have everything. So Joel helped his folks at work. He rose each day at 4 and washed the pots and scrubbed the pans and swept and mopped the floor. Wow, what a good boy, helping his parents. He helped his dad fill up the bags of bread to give to the poor. One warm June day, a neighbour stopped to buy a loaf of bread. I'm on my way to see the king, he said. He's right nearby. A king, said Joel, right nearby? You must be fooling me. The stranger shook his head. I'm not. Why, people say that he is God's Messiah, here at last. Why don't you come and see? Is this the man named Jesus, sir? Asked Father with a smile. Because if so, my son can go and see him for a little while. The very man, the neighbour cried. You've heard of him, I see. I've heard he's kind and loves the Lord. That's good enough for me. You'd better take your lunch along, my boy, his mother said. I've packed you up 2 fish and 5 small loaves of barley bread. Do you like fish and bread? I won't need that, cried Joel. Why, the king will feed the poor. But Father told him, take it, son, as they went out of the door. So up the road with lunch in his hand, the two went with a smile. They soon came to a noisy crowd stretched out for half a mile. That's a lot of people. He must be near. We'll see the king in just a little while. Look, what's following him. It's a little goose. That's Jesus there, a voice called out, and Joel turned to see. There stood a man as plain and poor as any man could be. He ran up close where he could see and hear what Jesus said. Is this the king, this plain poor man? I'm glad I brought some bread. Then Jesus spoke. His voice was strong. Bring all the sick to me. And Joel stared as lame folks walked and blind men cried, I see! As Joel watched, he saw the sick made whole and well and strong. Our king, a shout rose up from all who came along. Jesus is making all the people better. Then Jesus turned and raised a hand and spoke out loud and clear. The kingdom that God has promised you, you see already here. The kingdom the Messiah brings is full of love and joy. It's like a happy dinner that a king gives for his boy. The day grew short and someone cried, I wish I had some bread, they're hungry. A man beside the teacher spoke, how will these folks be fed? How are they going to feed everyone? Everyone's hungry. When Joel heard, he ran right up. I have some bread and fish. I'll gladly share them with the crowd, if that is what you wish. 5 loaves, 2 fish, for all of these people? Asked one man with a frown. But Jesus took the food and said, have everybody sit down. We thank you, Father, Jesus prayed, and blessed and broke the bread. Then his disciples passed it out, till all the crowd was fed. Fed everyone? Look how many people are there. They fed everyone with that food. A miracle, somebody cried. There's food for all to share. The helpers even gathered up 12 baskets full to spare. Hooray, hooray, the people cheered. Shall we crown Jesus King? He'll always give us what we need, and we'll have everything. But Jesus turned and hurried off. He wanted no such thing. That is the end. I hope you enjoyed the story today, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!